you on this wonderful occasion and to be part of your celebration of Eid al-Adha. For my wife, the First Lady, and I, it's an honor to join with this community at such important times of the year to show our respect for the community and our appreciation for all that this community does for New York City. It's a time in our history where there are some voices, some negative voices, that try to portray this community unfairly and so many others as well. Our message here today, on this holy day, is one of deep respect and appreciation. The Muslim community of this city helps to make this city even greater. And we thank you for all you contribute to New York City, to all you do to make this city stronger. We are Brooklynites. Our home is very near here, so we have a special love for the community here in Brooklyn. I want to thank everyone and acknowledge everyone from the Brooklyn Islamic Center, from the Tawhid Islamic Center, and the Flatbush Islamic Center for all you do for this community. We understood that it was important, especially against the backdrop of what's happening around our nation. It was important to do more to respect and include this community in every way in the life of the city, which is why it was so important to include the Eid holidays as holidays for our public schools. And this is something that I've heard from so many families has made a difference in their lives. This is exactly what we're here to do, to make people's lives better, to ensure people can worship and go about their lives in peace. And part of how peace is kept in this city every day, in this remarkable city, 8.5 million people, we are safer and safer. And all of our police officers protect us, but let's give a special thanks to the 900 Muslim members of the NYPD who protect us all every single day. Finally, I remind you, and I want you to hear from our First Lady for a moment as well. She has something important to tell you, but I want to remind you as I close that, again, even though we hear negative voices, we prove here in New York City something better. We are, at this point in our history, blessed to have the most immigrants we have had in 100 years in New York City. You have to go back to the time my grandparents came here from Italy to have had so many immigrants from so many countries. We also are the safest we've ever been, and our economy is the strongest it's ever been. And that is because immigrants have contributed, not taken away, contributed to making us greater. This is the truth we have to keep reminding everyone of, and reminding people all over this country. If you want to see the good we all do together, come here to New York City and see the harmony and see that all that we have achieved together. I congratulate you all, and I'm pleased to say Eid Mubarak. And one more very important thing, our First Lady has worked closely with Muslim leaders and Muslim clergy all over the city to spread a message about how everyone can be healthier, how we can help our families with the challenge of mental health, because people who need help deserve help, and she is leading the way. It's my honor to introduce my wife and our First Lady, McCray.
Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Bill. I'm so delighted to be here to celebrate this very holiest of days with all of you, and so pleased that so many of you are partners with this, with the city, with all the good work that we're trying to do. New York City proudly stands with our Muslim community. Your contributions make us not just a great city, but a kind and loving city. Together, we stand in support of our brothers and sisters suffering throughout our country, across the globe, and right here in our city. Too much of the distress happens in silence, especially when it comes to mental illness and substance misuse. But we don't want anyone to feel alone. Please help us spread the word about our free helpline, our free mental health hotline. It's 1-888-NYC-WELL. Anyone who is struggling with anything can call this number and get support from a trained counselor. Can you please say it with me? The number is 1-888-NYC-WELL. One more time. 1-888-NYC-WELL. Thank you. Please spread the word to your friends, your family. Mental illness and substance misuse are much more common than people think, and it is all treatable. We all need someone to talk to from time to time. So thank you for letting us join you today for this joyous morning. Eid Mubarak, everyone.
Thank you, Ms.